Alright, round 1. We have the choice. We'll play first. 2 swamps. No, we can keep this.
It's a dream hand.
It's certainly not a dream hand, but I think since we have plays and we have enough removal and this, we should see a green mana. What do you think?
Typical opener hand.
Alright, I think we keep it.
If we draw Forest, we're way golden. So it doesn't matter.
It's an underwhelming hand, but we did play 17 lands. Keep that in mind.
Cower and Fear makes it keepable.
Yeah, I agree.
And our opponent mulling to 5 helps too.
Fantastic.
Unless he kept the nuts.
It happens.
Yeah.
Turn one Delver, blind flip.
Wrong format. You got it. Look at that. He like cross format drafted.
Or just a huge glitch and it pulls his standard deck.
Hope not. That would be pretty
Maybe
bomb.
that's been cropping up on Magic.
Alright, well, next turn's sort of the let our opponent know what kind of shape we're in.
Yeah.
I always hate that. It's such an awkward turn when you miss your land drop.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm still doing okay.
Go on, do something.
I meant to miss it.
Boom!
Woo!
Beautiful. Yeah,
I would
that's...
almost lead with Rancor.
No, we gotta lead with Force Mage.
Really?
Oh yeah, you gotta put
Okay.
that threat out. Hell
Maybe
yeah.
That could be a 4-4 or 4-2 beater next turn.
Yeah, but
Shit.
you could
5-3.
like get a trampling beater next turn on your exalted guy.
Screw it. Gotta make always, Jake, gotta make the best use of that mana.
I guess.
I mean, what Force Mage would let us do is make up for a better Prey Upon if we get another land. But I prefer the beatdown at the moment, even though we're not really a beatdown deck. The fact that we have follow-up Roaring Primodox next turn potential, that's also pretty relevant. Alright, well, I'm feeling good about where we're at now. Alright, red, white,
Beater next turn.
especially since we're playing against red-white, which is like notorious for Krenko's Command and Captain's Calls, and we have a Cower and Fear in hand.
Yeah, I think this game's all wrapped up.
Yep, it's all over. Good game, guys. He forgot.
No,
Oh no,
tried to
he just
make
clicked it.
for
Yeah,
some
I
accident.
actually make that same mistake
do
too.
too.
Do we trade here? I don't feel like we do since we have a Cower and Fear.
No, and you have a good bounce target for your Primodox.
We're gonna crack
which
back
also
for more.
kills that. Yeah.
Or the same, but
amount,
but
or
I mean
Rancored up we can get.
yeah. Either way, we're good.
Hit him for 5.
Alright, we're definitely doing Primodox now.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, dude. Because then he has to attack into our 4/4.
Oh, yeah.
That's like way more screw factor.
He's screw.
And it's out of Searing Spear range. He has to like Mark of Mutiny our Primodox to do anything. And then even then it's like
Thanks.
he gets one attack on us and that's it.
And we'll put a Rancor and Eva's Force Mage on it next turn.
Yeah, I'm excited about next turn. This could shape up to be real good if this pans out. Even if he plays a Captain's Call, we're looking so good. Maybe even potential 2-for-1 here. If he both lets... Oh, he could Kindled Fury it.
Ah!
Alright, well, hey, 2-for-1 I'll take all day.
Yeah, I would make that trade easy.
And now we have our backup plan with a 5-3 beater.
This guy's
Yeah.
clearly a token deck, too. The only deck that runs Trumpet Blast is the token deck.
He hits Krenko's on turn 2.
He's not amused right now after that. He's like, ew.
He shouldn't be amused. Are we gonna trot out our elf?
Oh, yeah. How can we not? Now we hit, well, we can't hit Vastwood Gorger. What can we hit? Do we have anything at 5 that's worth a damn?
No, Essence Drain is it. But that hits players too, that's notable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Can't wait till those get Cowered in Fear.
I mean, can just Cower in Fear now.
No, do
Either
it.
way, we just
Keep the
attack.
drama. Attack with just the
He'll
one guy,
trample
let him
over.
triple
Yeah.
block, and see what happens.
See how he blocks. He could make...
If he tries to chump, then we're even better.
Yeah, like, what is he going to do? I'm not actually sure.
You put 3 of them on there. Force our Cower and Fear.
He's got 3 cards in hand. We
Doesn't
do
even-
get the
funny thing,
Rancor back.
the funny
so
thing,
it's
it doesn't
like-
even really force the... But I think we're going to use it anyway.
I do too.
Yeah, we're gonna lose our dude. I don't want to lose our dude.
Yeah, I mean, all of our guys are pretty close to equal threats with Rancor. You know what I mean? We're sacrificing 1 damage. But I still see the argument for it just because he's so close to death right now.
Yeah, we'll probably prey upon anything in the way. with our Freezing Arbor Elf.
Alright.
Ooh.
Well, we got there. That Cower in Fear. I'm so happy we early picked that. We like pack 1 almost picked, what was it, 3? I think it was pack 1 pick 3, that Cower in Fear. And honestly...
Essence Drain for 3.
Oh, maybe you're right. Well, whatever. It was early picked. And Cower in Fear is like super good. I don't even get the opportunity to play with it very much, but...
It wrecks so many decks.
Yeah, it
Anything
really
trying
does.
to go off in your face.
I think my computer might have froze a little bit here. I'm going to pause
What?
it. Technical difficulties.
Your computer just took a shit.
Alright, my computer, as Randy so eloquently put, just took a shit. So, we missed our sideboard opportunity, but I guess we didn't really know what we wanted to bring in anyway. We have pretty much Naturalize and Fog as our only real sideboard option.
Maybe Fog would have come in.
Anyway, this hand is super keepable in my mind, so we'll keep
It's
it.
got Cower in Fear.
And it's got our combo piece.
It's so good on its own.
Yeah. It's the scariest creature alive.
Hey, it's one of the pieces of the combo here. That is not the other piece. I led with Swamp, just so everybody knows, because we are running Sign in Blood. Which we all know is excellent on the draw when you have to discard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that dies to
Spider.
Cower in Fear.
Spider off the top.
Yeah, that would be a dream come true.
I probably wouldn't
How
trade
about
it
a forest
anyway, though.
instead?
Cower in Fear will wipe that bird out.
Yeah, we'll see. Might have to wait for that captain's call.
Depends on what he does with this turn. Yeah. Thought maybe if he played the Reckless Brute.
Yeah, at least the Cower in Fear there would have looked pretty good.
Seemed even.
Still would have been hit for 4.
Oh.
I kind of want the value, but I think we gotta wait for that captain's call. I mean,
I want him
he
to dig it
strikes
up,
me
yeah.
as a token deck. This
Hitting us for 2 next turn isn't going to be too much either.
This hand's going sour real fast, though. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
I think we almost have to do the Cower in Fear because then it opens us up for Primadox on an empty board, which is still like a defender. You know?
Yeah, if we want to kill anything, now's the time. Otherwise, Exalted's going to
I
kill
wouldn't do it now. We're
I think
at
we wait.
16, yeah. Like, he might play Captain's Call post-combat, and then we'll be
Yeah.
really good.
Because then we know he has Trumpet Blast too, so we need the right out to that.
it. Come on, Captain's Call. Oh,
There we go. I'll take that.
we should call it a card.
That's a card.
That's a card.
That's a card. Don't the pros say that all the time?
I think a lot of people say that.
Oh yeah, that's a card.
That is a card. Did not use his Rummaging Goblin, so his hand must be full of goodies.
Yeah,
Chalk ball.
couldn't he have attacked? Oh, he just wants the Exalted.
The life would have been the same. Actually, the damage would have been the same.
Yeah, so he got to keep his untapped Rummaging Goblin. He tricked us into thinking
He had
that
to
he
play
was
with
going
it,
to.
Yeah.
Alright, Captain's Call.
Captain?
He's like, God, I can't wait to play his Captain's Call. He knows about the Cower in Fear too. You can see he's so skeptical. He's like, oh.
No.
He's
No,
like,
that's
God.
just what they'll be
You're not talking yourself
expecting.
into this?
Yeah.
God, he's like, I really don't want to do this.
That Squire's already doing work for him. Oh, do it.
Give us your command.
He really doesn't know.
Ooh.
That one's actually way better. Alright, he's getting in for 4 next turn. Hey, Sign in Blood, yeah. What do we do here?
I think swing with Giant Scorpion.
Potential
And just,
Titanic growth, but
and just Cower in Fear, like on his upkeep or something, or I don't know when. Because you don't
Kill.
want him to get the Exalted trigger, that's for sure.
true.
Yeah, start a combat.
I do want to play this Primadox at some point, but we're
But
in
next
a
turn we
racing
get
situation.
Nephirox, and if his board is empty except for the Blade Tusk Boar,
Good call. Which may not be with that Captain's Call.
well, we can eat the 4 then, this turn, if you want.
We could, but then we're waiting another turn, which is kind of awkward.
Well,
and then if he attacks with that... I see what you're saying, actually. That might actually be reasonable. Because then, if he drops the Captain's Call, and he's
weird.
just attacked with the Blade Tusk Boar...
Ditch of Safe Passage,
Well, it doesn't do anything against Cower in Fear.
I guess.
Yeah, start a combat at Cower in Fear. Take 2 off the board. Or you do upkeep.
That'd be hilarious if he blocked here.
You could do it now and don't let him rummage. I don't think he's going to play anything free combat.
Well, the choice is we take 4 damage, and hopefully he plays Captain's Call, and we get a mega blowout. Because then we get to drop Neferox
And
and
swing into his Blade Test Core.
Yeah, we have some life gain in our deck.
I
It's
mean,
not terrible.
this game's not going great anyway, and we're not in a better racing situation if I just sweep these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The other
think
thing is,
this is
if
the last
we-
this is the last turn though.
Neferox is also exalted, and we can growth him. So that 10 damage right there, and then it's a 2-turn clock. You know.
Yeah, we got some work, but this Neferox could do some goodies. There's also 2 Mark of Mutinies in this draft pool that we know of, so something we have to keep in mind. Hopefully, so ideally he just attacks with Boar, we take 4, he drops a Captain's Call. Because I want him to think to himself, oh, he would have played that Cower in Fear if he had it.
Yeah.
That's really what we're banking on him. His thought process being.
And him having the Captain's Call.
I
Well, the other thing
really
is,
want him to have that Captain's
We have
Call.
6 cards in our hand, and we haven't played anything except a giant scorpion. So, like, maybe he just thinks we have a mitt full of land or whatever.
Alright, well, it didn't work out as well as I would have liked. So, unfortunately, not as much value as it could have been. Let's make sure he gets that
Volcanic
use.
Geyser.
Yeah, that Torch Fiend's not doing much for you.
He must have read our Cower in Fear.
That's fine.
I'll accept it. Alright, so drop Mr. Neferox. Get in for 2.
Neferox is gonna have to pull some weight.
Yeah. At least Divine Verdict, he still has to sack. And he would have to keep up enough mana where he probably can't play a creature here.
That's
So
good. Pacifism would be probably the worst.
Yeah. Except that he's
we
still
still get the Exalted, but you're right. That still would suck pretty bad.
No, Primodox.
we have no way to
have
deal with Boar
Primodox.
currently.
What was that?
We have Primodox, so we can always bounce enchanted creatures.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we actually do have an out to, we've got an out to the, what were we just talking about?
Pacifism.
Pacifism.
Hope it's not Captain's Call.
It still just doesn't even matter, though. Because we swing in the air for 6 here. We can play both Primodox and Recluse.
Okay. See what you're saying. Plus Titanic Growth, though, right? Are we going to save this for
that
surprise?
for next turn.
Yeah,
and-
but he might have Divine Verdict, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we
need
also
the- we
want to
need the
use
blockers.
Sign in Blood as like a way to kill him, too.
We certainly need the blockers. I think we actually die to Trumpet Blast. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
How?
he attacks with everything and he Trumpet Blasts, and when we have 3 blockers, he just gets in with this. Yeah, I guess we
We'd be
live.
alive, and we'd be able to
Alright.
swing back for 10 plus 2 from Sign in Blood. This is 6 this turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
So we need to play out our creatures and swing with just Neferox.
okay. Oh yeah, and he loses a creature here.
Yeah.
Lest we forget. God, I wish. All right, I will be honest. This deck could have used a Mark of the Vampire. This deck could have used a Mark of the Vampire.
Yeah, I think we used to be able to let that thing table around, but it's taken a lot higher now.
Yeah, it is. Leave up the fog mana.
You can't.
Oh. So now we can't fog?
We can Vile
That's
Rebirth.
bad mana usage.
We can't fog, dude.
I think Fog's a legit sideboard card.
Especially for all the time we took to sideboard, according to what he saw.
Trumpet Blast, Searing Spear.
Do
Well,
it.
we're out of Searing Spear range.
Alone.
We're not out of Chandra's Fury range.
Yeah.
There's quite a few things that can kill us here. We're not out of Volcanic Geyser. There's actually quite a few cards that kill us here.
Yeah. But I'd Windmill Slam him right now if I had him.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Alright, so
As
we
long as he doesn't have Divine Verdict, we win.
bounce the Recluse, draw. Ooh.
That's good.
Yeah, especially
5,
since we have an
6.
out now to the
Actually,
Blade Test Boar.
We don't even need a Titanic Growth either. We can just let him hit, and we can
drain
We
plus
can
sign
drain
in
him
blood?
and sign blood him.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So let's see if that works. But we do need to connect here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we got...
Well, that's why.
At the very worst,
I
we
would
Essence
just
Drain
not
that,
even
yeah.
play Titanic Growth right
Even
now.
if he Divine Verdicts...
Yeah, that's just drain Rex's board. If he doesn't
Alright,
have
so
it.
we just won.
Because the Titanic Growth gives them a chance to.
He's gonna
respond to
Angels.
something.
He's gonna Angels Mercy in response to our signing blood, and then he's just drawn to, and we're gonna be like, "Oh, did not
Is that
anticipate
instant?
that sideboard."
Angels
Oh yeah, it
Mercy,
is.
yeah, it is. But he wasn't thinking we were like big damage either. So why would you cite in?
Look at
Angels
that.
Song?
All right,
Angels Mercy.
we made it out of round one on the back of a Mr. Nephrox and Rancors. So deck came together there. Aren't we pro? Look at that! Wow, that was actually. If he had any sort of action there, he definitely would have beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah, his hand must have been way worse than I thought it was.
Yeah, I don't know how you were like like pitching cards. You know, like especially Safe Passage. I don't get
I'm
that
sure he's
one.
kicking himself for that one.
Yeah.
What was the most amazing thing we saw in his deck, though? We have to assume he probably was just banking on Captain's Call, Krankos
Trumpet
Command,
Blast?
and Trumpet Blast.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've done it. It was pretty underwhelming, everything we saw of his, but...
Yeah, his curve was too high. He was not the Trumpet Blast deck. He did not have 1s and 2 drops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he also missed one rummaging goblin trigger, like chance
Yeah,
to do
and
it.
then like started using it the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So critical, you guys.
Pretty...
I'm just saying, like, the points where he missed the chance to get deeper into his deck.
Would you say he misplayed?
No.
I can't.
I don't know if there was something better in his hand other than the safe.
Kind of wish I
passage.
could look at his hand, though.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you have 7 mana and have nothing to play? Did he seriously just have... I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like he was slow rolling for...
Cower and Fear, but we already
Good.
played it, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, he did successfully play around Cower and Fear,
Yeah,
but...
he did. But at that point, I think it almost cost him the game to stay so late with it. I don't even know.
I think just Nephrox won it for us,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
think
Third
that's-
pick rares that get past.
I think that's what it boils down to. All right, well, that was fun. Let's see if we can do it in round 2.